Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. There's more room for defensive error with the taller fighter, I assume, here?
Yes, there is, because now all of a sudden you're punching down. You're taught to punch on a straight plane where you don't leave anything open. You punch down, and somebody comes up with a punch. Next thing you know, you're picking yourself up off the canvas.
He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. Flush right hand to the head. Off the target by Mike Tyson. Parries that punch intended for the head.
Stop.
Tyson's cut is not looking good at all. I'm getting the sense that this fight could be stopped at any moment.
So the key is where the cut is. When the referee brings the doctor up to look at it, he's going to look at whether or not getting worse will imperil his health down the road.
Oh, and there he lands the right hand well. Oh! Tyson's defense didn't stand up to it. Combination put him down.
One, two, three, four.
So the knockdown scored against Mike Tyson, but his opponent may want to watch out as Tyson has steadied himself back up on his feet. Tyson showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. And now he's targeting upstairs. Good combination punching by Isaac Frost there. The big man can put his punches together. Good smooth work by Mike Tyson. That's classic counter-punching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Isaac Frost knows how to do everything in the ring, but throwing a right hand like that, that's one of his specialties. Tyson's bounce is back in his step. The start of a new round, coming off a round in which he really took some punishment.
Well, that's what being in great shape will do for you. Also, great experience where he's been through these things before and he's not panicking.
Look at that! The hook came home with ease. Tyson's starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a three-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. Isaac Frost almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Left hook, right hand, well done, especially to the body. Mike Tyson's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. Frost hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there? Oh, and there you go. Remember earlier he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
One, two.
Isaac Frost's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you'd give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
It'll be interesting to see how this plays out from here. Tyson's cut is now changing the course of this fight.
Well, the fighter's been trying to do his job. Now the corner man is the most important person right now in that.
What a big shot. Well, we've seen Mike Tyson in a spot like this before. Remember, he once rose up off the canvas against Buster Douglas, only to be floored again. Can he do it here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Tyson's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. Good effective work with that straight right hand.
Get out of the way.
Good combination by Isaac Frost right there. The jab and then the straight hand. And that's the end of round 2. Well, we've seen this before. A fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
It appears that Mike Tyson has weathered that storm.
Yeah, you're right, Joe, he has. But my question is, what about the damage that the storm did? Does that start to show itself? In other words, does Tyson get a little tentative now?
Tyson's offense has completely gone away here, it seems. He was hurt earlier, and now all he's doing is worried about what could be coming to get him again.
Yeah, he was on the highway earlier going about 90, and now all of a sudden he's taking those back roads going about...
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Can you believe this? Isaac Frost down again.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Isaac Frost up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. Nice work, great technique, the combo lands. Well played, straight right hand. Oh, what kind of punching is this? I mean, he's got nothing on these shots. He's so hurt.
You know, his natural instinct is to attack back. Right now, he's got to fight against that natural instinct. Right now, teaching has to come in. You know, instructions from the past where he just covers up and he survives.
Targeting that. Tyson's rocked, and both men are damaged in this. Wow! Wow! He goes down again!
This is going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Tyson's back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight...
There it is! That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Grant Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.